Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading for this week, whenever you find yourself at this video. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Aries. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Check with your rising or moon sign. Or if you would like a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below. And one last thing, Aries, if you would like to support this channel, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, let's get started. Where's Aries at on their journey, and what would be helpful for Aries to be aware of? And Aries, you've probably felt a lot of energy lately, especially with Mars, your ruling planet, in retrograde, exactly conjunct the full moon in Gemini today. I've got a lot of other energy too. I have a separate video on that energy if you want to check it out. It's the full moon in Gemini video. All right, first card out, Aries, dependability. Interesting. Let's keep going here. So maybe this is something that you're working towards, as Aries is very impulsive. Not in a bad way. I mean, although we have to be mindful of our impulse control. Sorry, my glasses are broken and I still have not fixed them. Aware of our impulse control at times. But I'm getting this is more towards others. Your ability to depend and rely on others. Are they really dependable? Could be a childhood wound. Okay. Oh, we have health too. Okay. Completion, reflection, peace, and creativity. Health at the bottom, Aries. Gemini got that as well. So be mindful, pay attention. Are you taking good care of yourself? Not just your physical body, that's important, listening to the physical body, but are you also taking care of your mental health, your emotional health, your energetic health? Competition, it's not completion. So dependability, competition, reflection, peace, creativity. I see this as like an ebb and flow of your energy. Let's get deeper into this. I do feel like, Aries, there has been a lot of competition in your energy. Maybe you're not aware of this all the way and you feel that other people are trying to compete with you. Or maybe you do feel like you had been competing a little bit much with others. And who is more dependable, reliable? But this is also something, reflection, this is something that you should be reflecting on about yourself. But there could be others mirroring to you these aspects. So it could be annoying to you. Peace and creativity. Okay. So let's go for Aries. Okay, first card out, we have material harvest. So I see, Aries, you feel that you can always manifest what it is that you need, want, desire. And that makes you really reliable and dependable to others. It's an important aspect that you're clinging on to, that you can You have the ability, you can be depended on for, maybe this is bringing home the bread, the money, or, you know, keeping your home or family, you know, in a functioning order. Whatever it is, this is your deep desires also, to want to be considered dependable. There's a competition there, though. You may be trying to keep up with the Joneses or the status quo. That's what I'm getting. Tell me about competition for Aries, please. And it may be subconscious. You may not be aware of this. And so your logical mind is like, what? I'm just doing what we need to be done. I've got this all together. Tell me about competition. Heartache and loss. So this is a childhood wound, Aries, that you may have replayed. It's probably culminated and built through your lifetime to have certain experiences in life where maybe in the beginning, maybe when you were a child, there was competition for your parents' attention with others, with siblings, or competition for your needs to be met. And it always ended up with your heart being broken and feeling some sense of loss. This continues that drive to compete unconsciously, subconsciously with others and with life, so that you don't ever feel this heartache and loss again. But it's really recommended to take a deeper dive into those childhood experiences and that pattern that's developed from that experience of competition. There's really no competition unless you create it from that painful part that's still in you. Tell me about reflection for Aries, please. I'm getting, you really want to be considered the one to be relied on, and the one that people can depend on for having the answers, knowing it all, getting things done. But it's turned into a big competition with others for some reason, and that's because the universe is trying to show you something. So, reflection. Okay. You're starting to reflect on this aspect of yourself, Aries, which is beautiful. And it's really assisting you in moving on from that old version of yourself. Maybe you are starting to recognize this part of you. Moving on, following your internal guidance into a much healthier way of being for yourself, bringing yourself much more peace. And your true creative genius can flourish then. Beautiful. Go on to peace, please, for Aries. Love it. Sacral chakra and emotional loss. Okay. Bottom of the deck is, this has to do with your family, your home, your whatever foundations you have built for yourself. Touching base with emotional loss, pain from the past is important to go through and not bypass or numb out, so that you can come to a place of peace, inner peace for yourself and for others around you. And it will also allow you to spark up your creativity, which is your solar plexus energy, or sacral energy. Sacral chakra is our creative genius. It is our libido, but it is also how we form deeper, true, real, intimate connections with others, and not just superficial, surface level relationships, but really like letting it all out, taking off all the layers and just like, here is all of me, and loving all of you and allowing others to love all of you as well. That's beautiful. I just got the chills there. So definitely something resonating with my body. All right, let's dive a little deeper into this for Aries, please. Maybe you're realizing, you know, I have been trying to keep up with the Joneses or the status quo, and it turned into some big giant competition that I really was causing me more stress and harm and trouble, and I'm losing focus on what's important, and I'm not tapping into my own creativity. I'm not connecting to others on an intimate, deep level, and that is your reflection, your quiet reflection, assisting you in moving on from that past version of yourself. We have to first see it, recognize it, acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then make a conscious choice to change. To be the change that we wish to see outside of ourselves, we have to internally make those changes and have that awareness within us. Okay, tell me more about dependability for Aries. What else can we get for this energy? Okay. Oh, it's causing you some stress. Oh, and sadness, loss. So I feel like Aries, whatever you were doing to prove yourself, prove your worth, prove that I can be reliable and dependable and I know what I'm doing, has caused you not only extreme anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, just a lot of mind chatter. It's also made you feel very sad inside, alone inside, like you've lost something that once was. And you haven't lost it. Maybe, yeah, some of these cups spilled over. There may be some apologies that need to be made or just some awareness of a situation. But this love, these emotions are still there. It requires taking accountability for certain things we say and do when we're in that energy of like, our inner child wounds coming up and acting out through us, and we feel like it's really true. Whatever the story is that starts going on in the mind, it seems so real, right? And then you find out, you're like, you know what? I'm just competing for. It was all a story in my mind. It's caused me a lot of pain, maybe some loss of some close connections. And that's like one of the worst feelings. I know. I've been there. To be in a world of 8 billion people and feel so alone and not connected to anybody on an intimate level is what I get from this heartache and loss card. That energy. And that's what competition will get you. It's not healthy competition. Ace of Pentacles, though, comes out. So I think this is, you've been trying to create a fresh new start for yourself in life. But your execution was always like paying attention to what everybody else is doing and competing against them. And even if the execution is successful, it doesn't feel the way you thought it was going to feel. It doesn't bring you that satisfaction or fulfillment that you thought it would, because you don't have these close connections anymore. You spent more time competing against them. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, Aries. I've been there. Tell me about reflection for Aries, please. Can I get something? Okay. The Hermit. Moving on. So now it's time to slow down and do this inner reflection. The Hermit. There's a light shining deep within, like, oh, I see. Reflecting back on situations, people, things that were said, things that were done by you. as well as the others, and starting to see things in a whole new light. Maybe not liking what you see out of yourself, but this is helping you move on from that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So you're seeing the light. You're starting to get it. And this is the beautiful part of the journey, is where you're like, oh, I get it. It's always us. We're always the one in our own way. We're always the one causing ourselves the most frustration and pain and sorrow. It seems like it's other people. When we're children, yes, we're innocent. We don't understand the journey. Peace. Yeah. Yep. Now, this is another card of moving on, onward and upward. It's that one foot in front of the other. It's not at the, go. It's a little bit of reflection, a little bit of just following the energy and pivoting, taking a new direction. Peace, towards peace, inner peace and harmony and balance. This will assist your creativity and flourishing, because I'm getting that you have, Aries has an amazing ability to create and manifest like amazing things when you're in alignment with your authenticity and your true nature and true self. When we are acting out on our childhood pain and past pain and wounds, unconsciously and subconsciously, boy, oh boy, we can create some interesting, painful, ugly things for ourselves. Okay, on the floor. Queen of Wands. All right, yeah. And the sacral creativity. Getting that sacral chakra in balance requires us to not only be in touch with our emotions, the truth of situations, but expressing them. This also can be a card of offering an apology or taking accountability for your actions, your words, yourself from something in the past. Because the Queen of Wands is telling me, along with the Seven of Cups and strength below that, strength is like, we all carry some deep-seated anger and rage in us. And this is like taming that inner beast, having the strength to look within instead of placing the blame onto others. There's been a lot of confusion, a lot of mental confusion, emotional confusion on things. There's been a lot of trickster energy playing with you, Aries, over the last 2 years. And the part you had been playing that you're realizing is the Queen of Wands. I want it my way. I want it, and I want it now, and it's got to be my way. And it's not looking at how things affect other people. It's very selfish. It's very selfish, but a lot of actions, just going like a charge into things, not taking anything or anybody else in consideration. So this is another thing that you're recognizing and realizing within yourself. Let's get an advice card for you to wrap this one up. And please, if you like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you in advance. All right, let's get some advice for Aries, please. That is about growth and maturity. Beautiful part of the process. We all go through it. It's humbling, very humbling. But you'll find that you're going to reconnect and connect with others in a much deeper, more intimate way that is fulfilling and satisfying for you and for them. And there will be no more competition. Your health may be taking a toll with all this stress, too. You might not even be expressing how you truly feel deep inside to anybody. You might be holding a lot of this pain inside. So pay attention. Mind, body, spirit, overall health. Take good care of yourself, Aries. Advice for Aries, please. Growth. That's what this whole reading is about. growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Well, that's what's going on right now, Aries. You're reflecting back on yourself, your behavior, your actions. You're moving on from the past, from all of that, and you're really getting a nice, deeper insight on yourself, on this pain, this emotional loss, what's causing you stress, anxiety, and sadness, deep sadness. So it has a lot to do with this Queen of Wands and just like, I want what I want it now, and I don't really care how it affects anybody else. This is all coming back full circle, so pay attention to everything and how you feel, and definitely take good care of yourself, Aries. We all grow and expand, and like, it's not so much fun when we're going through it, but when we get to the other side and realize like, oh yeah, I say it all the time, I used to be that way, I've been there, I've done that, and I have, and I still have my own personal growth and expansion to go through too. So nobody's perfect, and we're not competing with anybody, Aries. So I hope that some of this or all of this is helpful for you. Take good care of yourself, and I'll be back. Bye.